Hi everybody, we're back with another video podcast on helping you to stay safe online. Today we're going to be talking about passwords. Passwords are the bane of our lives, right? We've all had to use them, struggle with them, remember them for a very long time. And let's be honest, sometimes we're not that safe with them. We reuse passwords. We use really easy to guess passwords. So how do we keep ourselves safe? How do we keep our accounts safe and the most critical of our own infrastructure safe? Couple of really easy tips, okay? So if you're using, for example, an iPhone, you have a password manager built into the device. It's encrypted, okay? So it's got strong encryption around it, and that isn't shared with Apple. And if you go into that, you go into the settings and you search for website and apps. Then you can put in the website that you're logging onto. It could be your email account, it could be your work account. Then you put in your username and your password, and that stores it on the device. It doesn't share it anywhere else. That means that you don't have to remember the password, and you can make the password really quite difficult for people to guess. Now, you want to have a strong password, and what we don't mean is lots of zeros and ones and exclamation marks. The easiest way to do this is either use one generated by your device, which you really couldn't guess yourself, and then you simply store it, or choose 3 random words. And if you go onto the internet and you do a search for 3 random word generator, then that'll come up with it for you. As humans, we're really bad at trying to guess or do things that are random. So let's have a website, an algorithm do it for us. When you're using a browser like Chrome or Internet Explorer or Firefox or Tor to log into sites, store your password in that. Okay? That way you don't have to remember it, you don't have to write it down, and it minimizes the risk of attack. Turn on multi-factor authentication. That's where, for example, if you're going to reset a password or you've forgotten how to log on, you get a text message or you use an authenticator app, like the Google Authenticator, the Microsoft Authenticator, something that is a second factor that only you have access to, someone else doesn't have access to. Kind of like when you log on to your bank account, right? You might have a little token that you put a number in on. Update your devices, keep the software and the hardware up to date all the time. And lastly, back things up. All of this minimizes the risks to you, minimizes the risk of a loss of your data, and helps you to use passwords that are single use, okay? Don't reuse them across lots of different systems. Don't use the same password for your email, for your flights, when you're booking an air flight, when you're logging onto your bank. Separate passwords, use 3 random words or a system-generated complex password, and you'll keep yourself safe. You'll minimize your risk right down so that when there are compromises, and we've seen one just this week where an airline company lost lots of data during an attack, then you've minimized your risk in that. So passwords are vital, all right? Keep them difficult, but don't rely on your own head to do it. Use the technology that's out there. Store it safely. Never share them in the clear, so don't text them to yourself. Don't write them on email in case you lose it. Use the device protective capabilities that are inbuilt, and you'll stay safe. Take care, look after yourselves, stay home, stay safe, stay healthy. We'll see you next time. Bye.